Tuesday, January 17th. It is 5:45 p.m. and this is the Government Operations and Regulations Committee. And I'm Councilmember Benedict. I do see a quorum with Council Members Cash, Hancock, Parker, Withers, and myself in attendance. We have a consent agenda with the first two items, resolutions on public hearing. The first is RS 2023-1943 by Parker. It exempts Martha My Dear, located at 2503 Gallatin Avenue, Suite 102, from the minimum distance requirements for obtaining a beer permit pursuant to Section 7.08.090.e of the Metro Code. And the next item on consent is RS 2023-1944 by Withers. It exempts Velvet Taco East Nashville, located at 301 Gallatin Avenue, from the minimum distance requirements for obtaining a beer permit pursuant to Section 7.08.090.e of the Metro Code. Any discussion? All right. Sorry, they're on consent, so does anybody need them pulled from consent?
Talk about it if you'd like, but let's just keep on consent. It's fine.
All right. Without discussion, or no discussion is needed. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstaining? Okay, those pass. 5 in favor, 0 against. And on to bill on third reading. We have one bill that is BL 2022-1531. Councilmember Toombs is not present, so I'm going to go ahead and sign on to this. She requested that I do that so that we could get this deferred one time to the first meeting in February. So with that, I move one meeting deferral.
Second.
All right, any discussion?
I don't want to get too deep into it, but what does the word adaptive mean in this context?
I'm going to defer to Hannah.
I don't know if you maybe know a little bit more about this, but
Will?
I believe, so the situation, I don't know exactly what the word adaptive means in this context, but I know that an adaptive, is it residential?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is taking something and basically, like that was maybe a prior use, industrial use, intense commercial use, and then repurposing that as a residential use. So there's certain conditions that have to be met.
That makes sense.
Well, I will add to that, that's correct,
Sure.
but it also, you can do new construction, and so if you have like an empty lot zone CS, and I think this is what, if I don't want to speak for Councilmember Toombs, but I have heard her talk about this bill, so, you might have like a CS lot within a neighborhood, and folks understand it's a commercial lot, but then all of a sudden somebody builds a, relatively intense condo development there, and the neighborhoods aren't getting any notice that an adaptive residential permit has been, building permit has been applied for. So this wouldn't take any entitlements away from anybody, as I understand it, but it would require some notice to the adjacent neighbors that, hey.
Is this the one that switches it to special exception?
Oh, does it also switch the?
There's a couple of different things she's got working on. This is not the special exception. That was for planning commission last year.
Okay. I think this is just the notice.
This is the industrial use. If you convert it.
1,000-foot notice is all this is.
So I'm not sure if some of this discussion is why she wants to work on this for another couple of weeks, but with that, we have a motion for one meeting deferral. We've had a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, we are,
Thank you.
that passed 6 in favor, 0 against, and we stand adjourned.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I was late, Madam Chair.